For a long time, I used to dislike cars made by Hyundai and Kia. After all, what was so special about boring, slow family cars like the Kia Sportage or the Hyundai Accent? However, recently I have come to view the company in a new light. Hyundai and Kia have recently began dropping quick, fun, performance-minded cars like the Genesis G70, the Kia Stinger GT, and the Hyundai Veloster N. And the company is showing no signs of slowing down. Kia has recently announced their all-new sleek electric crossover, the EV6. Now, I know what you all might be thinking. Electric crossover? What could possibly be so good about this? Well, that is because the highest trim level of the Kia EV6 has more horsepower than a Ferrari 458 Italia. And yes, we are talking about a Kia. On this episode of the Prototype Pages, we're going to take a look at the all-new Kia EV6 and its high-performance trim level, the EV6 GT. Let's get into it. By the way, Kia and Hyundai are actually related. They are both subsidiaries of the multinational conglomerate Hyundai Motor Group, a company that operates in many industries. Hyundai Motor Group decided to purchase Kia in 1998, and ever since, Kia and Hyundai have been brother and sister. In March of 2021, the South Korean car company revealed their all-new EV6. The EV6 is Kia's first model to rely solely on 100% electric power, because other models like the Niro and Soul EV are also available with gasoline or hybrid powertrains. The EV6 uses the Hyundai eGMP or Electric Global Modular Platform, just like the Hyundai Ioniq 5. The EV6 will be available in either rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive and can be had with either a smaller 58 kWh battery pack or a larger 77 kWh battery pack, which will give the EV6 a range of approximately 300 miles. The EV6 will be available in 4 options. The cheapest is a rear-wheel drive platform with the smaller 58 kWh battery pack, making 167 horsepower with one electric motor. Then, there's the rear-wheel drive option with the larger 77 kWh battery pack, making 218 horsepower. The remaining 2 powertrains both use the larger 77 kWh battery pack and all-wheel drive by means of front and rear-mounted electric motors. The cheaper option of the two is the GT line trim, which will have 313 horsepower and a 0 to 60 time of an estimated 5.1 seconds. The highest trim level of the EV6 is the EV6 GT. The GT's 77 kWh battery pack and front and rear mounted motors will pump out an incredible 577 horsepower and 546 pound-feet of torque, propelling the crossover from 0 to 60 in just 3.5 seconds and achieving a top speed of 162 miles per hour or 260 kilometers per hour. Now this is insane. 570 horsepower in a Kia. When the EV6 GT is released, it may be the most powerful Kia of all time. Just to put the EV6 GT's performance statistics into perspective, the EV6 GT will have more horsepower and torque than supercars like the McLaren 570S, the Ferrari 458 Italia, and the Lamborghini Gallardo. The EV6 GT will have a quicker 0 to 60 acceleration time than the Porsche Taycan 4S, the 2019 Challenger Hellcat Redeye, and the Jaguar I-Pace. Kia raced the EV6 GT against the Lamborghini Urus, the Mercedes AMG GT, the McLaren 570S, the Porsche 911 Targa 4, and the Ferrari California T in a 400-meter or 0.249 mile drag race. The Kia came in second, losing only to the 570S. The all-new Kia EV6 GT is an incredible machine, and its horsepower statistics are stunning. Now, I was wondering, if the EV6 GT has more horsepower than a 570S, how come its top speed is only 162 miles per hour, or 260 kilometers per hour? There are many sports cars with less horsepower than the EV6 GT that are capable of reaching speeds of over 300 kilometers per hour. Well, this likely has to do with the EV6 GT's gearing. It's likely that the EV6 GT has a high or short gear ratio, optimized for more wheel torque and faster acceleration rather than a higher top speed. However, if you were to swap out the EV6 GT's gearing for a lower or taller gear ratio, it would likely increase the EV6 GT's top speed. Now that would be an interesting project car. Of course, another factor which determines a vehicle's top speed is the drag coefficient. Although Kia hasn't released the official drag coefficient number of the EV6, the company says that its design is meant to achieve ultimate aerodynamic performance. The EV6 is the first model to have Kia's all-new Opposites Unite design philosophy, which takes inspiration from opposition and contrasts in nature and humanity. The EV6's design appears to be very sleek, with aggressive, sporty body lines, wide fenders, a taillight bar following the curves of the EV6, and sharp headlights. Personally, I really like the EV6's design. I find its body lines to be sleek and sporty, and I don't think it looks too funky, unlike some other electric cars like the BMW i3. The EV6's cabin sports a 12-inch digital dash and gauge cluster, leatherette upholstery, and a sporty two-tone steering wheel. The EV6 has 28 cubic feet of trunk cargo space and 54 cubic feet when the rear seats are folded down. The Kia EV6's infotainment system comes with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless phone charging, and Wi-Fi hotspots. The higher trim levels of the EV6 come with 14 speakers. In addition, the EV6 can be had with safety features, including auto emergency braking, automatic high beams, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alerts, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, remote parking assist, and more. The EV6 is expected to arrive at US dealerships near the beginning of 2022, with the EV6 GT arriving later on that same year. Starting June 3rd, customers can begin reserving the EV6 First Edition, a limited edition release model of the EV6. Only 1,500 First Editions will be made, all equipped with the larger 77 kWh battery pack, all-wheel drive, the 14-speaker audio system, remote parking, an AR heads-up display, a sunroof, 20-inch wheels, an optional yellow paint job, a color exclusive to the First Edition, and other exclusive color combos. You can also get a gift from Kia. Your options for the gift are an at-home charger, a credit for public chargers across the US, or even an Apple Watch. Now, what about the EV6's charging time? The Kia EV6's battery and charging system are built to withstand 800 volts, allowing the battery to charge from 10 to 80% in less than 18 minutes when hooked up to a 350 kilowatt fast charger. The 11 kilowatt onboard charger, however, is expected to charge the battery in 7 hours when connected to a level 2 outlet. When the EV6's battery charge is over 35%, it will be able to tow 3,500 pounds, which is around the same as a Honda Pilot. Not too bad. The EV6 is definitely one of Kia's most unique cars ever. It's an electric, practical, family crossover with the same towing capacity as a GMC Terrain and can be had with more horsepower and torque than a Lamborghini Gallardo and the same 0 to 60 time as a 2020 AMG GT. I'm curious to see how the EV6 GT in particular, will fare out against competing electric vehicles. I think the EV6 GT is a huge turning point for Kia, and I'm very excited to see what the future holds. Now, what do you all think about the all-new Kia EV6 and EV6 GT? Feel free to let us know down in the comments. I hope you all enjoyed watching this unique episode of the Prototype Pages. If so, please consider leaving a like or smashing that subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching, stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.